question. How would you go about kissing someone at the end of the world? On their alpaca lips.
Good one.
I'm working on another one about llamas kissing at the end of the world and their alpaca lips. I don't know, might be too much. I can never resist a good dad joke, especially a topical one. Even though I'm not a dad, I have no kids. Never been married either. But I'd like to, one day. And maybe have kids. If she does, I'm open. Anyway, dad jokes for days. I'll get you one of these days, my pretty.
We'll see.
Crossword puzzles, huh?
Yep.
My mom was obsessed with those. Even got herself a specific crossword puzzle dictionary. Did you know that those existed? It's misleading that they're even called dictionaries. Although I guess the definition of a dictionary, according to the dictionary, huh? Well, it's just a reference source. But this one specialized in something called crosswordese, which I guess is the language commonly used in crossword puzzle clues. My sister and I used to tease her all the time that she was cheating using it. She was so funny. She covered the thing in leftover wallpaper. Like the same wallpaper that was on the walls of the family room where she did her crossword puzzles. So the dictionary would literally sit on a little end table in that room, and it matched the walls of the room and just... Isn't that ridiculous?
Crazy.
I take it you didn't bring a crossword puzzle dictionary down here with you?
I didn't.
A purist. No cheating here. Did you solve them all yet?
Working on it.
I believe in you. Well, I'm gonna run over to the pantry and grab myself a little extra snack to munch on before I go do my super important job and tune in for the next transmission. Can I get you anything?
No. Thank you.
Cool. Cool. Hey, Dano. How's it going over at B-Block?
Hey, C-Block. Same old. You know, my mom did like 46 blankets, which has to be a 22-day world record, which is nice because honestly they say it's temperature control down here, but I am freezing. Could you send a transmission about upping the tip a little bit? Anyway, the knitting is good for her mind, I think. And did I tell you about that woman, Sarah? In my block, her toddler is driving everyone nuts. It seems like the only song she knows is that Baby Shark bullshit. Like, who wrote that song? I just want to name it. I just want to talk.
Baby Shark.
I will leave you.
Well, what about the other kid, the 7-year-old?
Oh, I was right about that kid being on the way to being a sociopath. I swear, I told you about those creepy little drums, right?
Yeah.
And she has this weird little laugh and she stares at you the whole time while she does it and it's so high pitched, she's like, ah! I swear it's like I'm stuck with the kid from The Exorcist. Man, my wife says I'm overreacting, but I'd be damned if I move some furniture in front of my house for my door before I friggin' go to sleep. I'm going out like that.
And how's Christine doing? Is she adjusting yet, or is she still kind of freaked out?
Stir crazy, as usual. And I keep trying to tell her we're stuck down here until the idiots in charge figure out what's going on. So let's make the most of it. Like, hello, no bills, no job, endless opportunities for daytime sex. But she worries too much. Always has.
And how are you doing?
Fine. Other than bored out of my mind from these food choices. I am kind of worried that we're running out of time to have a kid. I don't know if I told you this, but a couple years ago, Chris and I had a miscarriage, and it really messed her up. And she's more terrified than ever to try it. Who can blame her? What, the radiation that we might have been exposed to when we came down, or the radiation we might get exposed to when we go back up, let alone the $1 trillion of government debt, climate change. Oh, no, yeah, I don't know if you heard, World War III. But it's something we always wanted. I really, really want it.
Hey, you'll still have time. Hopefully we're out of here soon, and you'll make a great dad.
Thanks, man. You know, sometimes I envy you. You know, being down here without having all the family driving you nuts. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, really. I mean, I would definitely prefer it if my family was still around, but it does make things a little easier. What's for lunch?
You know me, baby, mixing things up with that oatmeal.
Hell yeah!
Oh, it's some oats in this house. It's some oats in this house. It's some oats in this house. It's some oats in this house.
Making a meal out of those oats.
Oatmeal. Man. So what's going on with you? Any luck with Marie?
Nope. She could officially care less about my existence. Officially friend-zoned.
Come on, man. You'll win her over. I mean, you one of the only single guys in A, B, or C block, so it's gotta count for something, right?
Wow, thank you for that vote of confidence.
Come on, man. No offense. It's not like she wouldn't be into you up above, but being down here does kind of
You're right. Maybe if I was the last man on Earth, I'd be getting close, huh? Anyway, I've been keeping busy.
Saving the world and shit?
Or at least keeping it from ending before it should. Hey, I started another song.
About her?
No. It's about, like... Yeah, it's about her.
I knew it. Hey, so when you're done with that one, can you please write a song that's not about juvenile sharks for that kid in my block?
Yes, I'm on it.
Oh, and Tracy and Block 8 will not stop telling me about how lonely she is. So if you're feeling a little desperate, I'm just saying.
Thank you, Daniel.
Oh, wow. Calling me by my government now. You knew you were an art. You knew.
Yeah. Well, it's a big wonder that Christine can't stand it down here with you.
And Christine, I gotta get her some food. It's been 2 hours since lights up and she's still in bed. And can you please send a transmission to the chef that I would love a cheeseburger, onion ring directly on top, little barbecue sauce, pretzel bun. No pickle.
Yeah.
Bacon.
Yes. The transmission definitely works both ways, and that will be the primary message that I'll be sending.
You are useless. Oatmeal!
Good morning, Launch Control Officer. The time is 0800 hours. Today's code is LML8KP. Please take a moment to create a mnemonic device to memorize today's code. For security purposes, you may not write down this code. You will be held criminally responsible for unauthorized missile launch by any individual in your facility due to a code leak. The survival of our nation depends on your cooperation with this security policy. Again, today's code is LML8KP. Please press the Enter key when you are ready to continue.
L is for the way you love Marie, even though she doesn't look at me. 8 is the number of times you'd like to kiss her pale blue eyes. L is for the
Thank you.
way
Status report. Silo 94 has been underground for 22 days. The level of threat of nuclear attack is extremely high. Reports of attacks on our nation since last transmission, none. Anticipated return to above ground is not yet known. Incoming bi-weekly ration crates to arrive at 1600 hours. The next transmission is at 1200 hours. As always, thank you for your service to your country. The future of our nation depends on you. Goodbye.
Good evening. The time is 2000 hours. The lights in all residential areas will automatically turn on in 2 hours. Now is a good time for an after-dinner walk around your bunker. Just 30 minutes every day to increase cardiovascular fitness, strengthen bones, reduce excess body fat, and boost muscle power and endurance. Enjoy your evening. Goodbye.
The best way to kiss at the end of the world is on the apocalypse. I watched her lips turn upward into a smile. My heart had started.
That's really pretty.
I literally said that to you this morning.
Yeah, it was dumb when you said it. But it's pretty when you sing it. I didn't know you sang.
Yeah. Yeah, I write songs, actually. That's what I'm doing with this thing all the time.
That's really cool. I guess I thought you were just,
Nerdy scientist transmission taker, writing in my nerdy scientist notebook about what a nerdy scientist I am.
No?
Noted. Do you, like...
Sing? God, no. I couldn't find a tune if it was, well, the size of a missile.
Gallows humor, huh? Nice.
But I'm a big indie music person. I love the singer-songwriter kind of stuff. Do you play instruments too? Perform?
Instruments, kind of. Perform, absolutely not. Crippling stage fright. Shocking, I know.
What instruments?
Oh, just the basic ones. Guitar, piano. I'm not great at them.
Well, could you sing me some more?
Yeah. Yes. If it takes the end of the world for you to know me, then I'll spend the rest of my days loving you. And if it takes it's not really about anyone or anything in particular. I think it's really based more on this current state of affairs, but
It's really nice.
Thanks. It's just something to occupy my time. Kind of like you with your crossword puzzles. You know, if you ever get stuck on a clue and need some help, I'm
Yes.
actually what?
Please.
Cool. What do we got?
Modern day pickup bar. Looks like 2 words, 12 letters. I think the 3rd letter might be an L.
Online dating?
Yeah. I actually think that fits. How did you do that?
Nerd! I know all. Sorry, I just used to help my mom with her crossword puzzles all the time. Did you ever do that?
What?
Like Tinder or eHarmony? JDate, Our Time, Farmers Only?
Wow. A hookup app, an oppressively Christian app, and a bunch of niche websites that may not even be apps?
Well,
Nothing in between?
Well, I don't know. I was never any good at that stuff. What do you use?
The normal ones? Bumble, Hinge, and I just couldn't quit OkCupid, you know? It was almost worth it to filter through the lower quality, sort of desperate guys who were probably the type to count down to when Ariana Grande turned 18. Bumble and Hinge were all about the photos, and I think I liked being able to write more about myself and not just get swiped on because I know how to take a good selfie, you know? Although, half the time, the introductions I got were just, "You're cute." And "your" was spelled Y-O-U-R. Or just "you are." Sometimes Y-E-R, so the benefits were negligible. Really?
Rough. You're not exactly making me feel like I was missing out on anything.
You weren't.
What would you write about yourself now?
Vitamin D deprived. Hates oatmeal so much. Unnervingly into crossword puzzles. Currently growing an entire jungle under either armpit, but kind of pulling it off. Misses fresh air and large bodies of water and good coffee. Trying her best to keep her hopes up. Lonely. Standards dangerously low.
I swipe left, right, definitely right.
What would you write?
Oh, I don't know.
Come on, I see you writing in that thing every day. Show me what you got.
Okay, nice guy.
You, no. That's code for incel.
Shit, intelligent, logical, able to multitask.
This isn't a job interview.
Also has a soft side. Writes songs, sings, but isn't that good at it. Loves his cat Charlie. Or loved. Misses video games, honestly. But I didn't, play them super often. Lonely. Standards dangerously low, but they've never been, mid-range or anything, so...
I'd swipe right.
If we had one for down here, we could call it Bunker. You know, but without the E, like Flickr or Tumblr.
The joke is always funnier when you have to explain it. Sorry. Sorry, that was supposed to be a joke. I guess I'm not as good at the jokes as you are. I know I haven't been the friendliest. down here in this hellscape they haven't updated since the Cold War. Weird, right? But down here, I haven't been myself.
Well, I'm glad to finally be able to talk to you. I barely saw you for the first couple weeks.
Yeah, I guess I was hiding. I guess I thought if I talked to people and made friends, it would make this all real. Also, I didn't have anything to say. It's hard to talk when you feel...
Weird, scared, depressed, restless.
Yes, all of that.
Join the club.
Alright, I get it. I'll stop hiding. I'll be less of a bunker bitch.
Does this mean that you'll laugh at my dad jokes every once in a while?
That's a stretch.
They're notably hilarious.
They're not even punny. So I kind of zoned out on everybody's introductions. It was really nice of John and Barb to put together a get to know you sesh, but that was what, 3 days in?
Mm-hmm.
My head was so not in this yet. What's your story again?
Well, as you may or may not recall, I'm sort of the HBIC down in this thing.
What?
I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. It's just sometimes I get really nervous and I say something stupid and then I'm like, well, why did I say that? What I mean is that I'm sort of the active duty U.S. military representative down here.
Oh, right. I have questions about that, actually. You're military?
Kind of, but hopefully not for long. After the hit on New York and with so many troops abroad, they reinstituted the draft, as you know. You may not know it just by looking at me, but I'm not exactly well suited for the front lines. So I was drafted to serve down here, which doesn't really feel like military service. I mainly just intake the daily transmission and hold the daily code for input should we receive a transmission to detonate the weapons.
I could never do that. It makes me sick to be down here with them.
A pacifist, huh?
Is there anything else to be?
I guess not.
But at least you have some reason to be here. I have no clue why I'm down here. The guys who came to collect me, your fellow men-at-arms, they just told me to gather the essentials as quickly as possible and there'd be time for questions later. And then there never was. It's dumb, but somehow I thought they were gonna move everyone underground. I must have been in shock after New York. How were they gonna move 300 million people underground? When they had that orientation before they sealed us, I realized I was chosen to come down here. I feel like everybody I talk to has some specific reason to be here, like to keep the peace and health, like John and Barb as therapists, or Assad as a doctor, or because they have some skills that would be necessary should we need to rebuild the world before we get back up there. But me, I'm nobody.
Well, that's not true. I've seen you drawing. You're incredible.
Well, yeah, I'm in art school, and I'm a server part-time to pay bills, but those aren't exactly skills necessary to rebuild the world, are they?
Someone's got to draw the presidential portrait should we need to take time to reinvent photography.
Yeah, that must be it. So, you said you're a scientist. What kind?
Engineer, specifically, a nuclear and aerospace engineer. Sometimes people call us rocket scientists. Like the Shania Twain song, remember? Okay, so he's a rocket scientist. That don't impress me much.
Sure. So, but what did you do before?
Well, they didn't exactly draft me out of nowhere to come down here. I happened to be one of the people that was involved in the inner workings of the nuclear missiles.
Wow. So we have people like you to blame for the mess we're in.
Oh, no. That would be Mr. Oppenheimer. Now, I become death, destroyer of worlds. Actually, that's a quote from Hindu scripture that's incorrectly attributed to Oppenheimer.
Uh-huh. I can quote people too. I don't know who they'll fight World War III with, but World War IV we fought with sticks and stones. Albert Einstein.
Who was not only Oppenheimer's colleague, but also his neighbor. Fun fact.
Fun.
Anyway, I didn't create them. People like me didn't create them. You know, they were invented, or at least the concept of them were created. We just keep them working and effective and make sure that they're safe to be stored.
Well, considering one was just used to blow up New York, don't you feel even a little bit bad?
Well, the ones that I worked with are our line of defense against those kinds of attacks.
Yeah, defense against countries we armed in the first place decades ago.
Well, scientists don't decide what to do with them. I just put atoms close enough together so that their nuclei can join when activated and produce either fission or fusion and create the possibility for nuclear chain reactions.
I truly have no clue what you just said.
I believe that they'll be used for good.
They won't.
They might.
They can't.
I
What good could come from devastating an entire city?
I don't know. Maybe stopping foreign governments from killing millions of innocent people like my sister?
Your sister was in New York.
Yeah.
Adam, I am so sorry. I have no idea how personal this was for you, or I would not have said it.
Hey, would you like to grab a late night snack?
As the head bitch in charge, was it? Down in this thing, you should know that the pantry closes at 7.
Well, when you're big shot military like me, you can always swipe in after hours.